Are you longing to get outside? Well, today I'll be showing you some refreshing summer recipes so that you can get outside with your family and have a little bit of a party. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shannon and I go over delicious food, vegan reviews, and holistic living over 40. Well, you can definitely tell that it's summer now. Today I'm going over some easy summer recipes that can be made quickly. Don't worry, I'll leave all of the recipes down below. Well, summertime to me means having a bunch of fruits and vegetables that are ready, that are very refreshing and full of water and just really keep you hydrated during this wonderful heat and humidity. And I don't know about you, but I don't really like to cook. I like to keep things nice and simple. I have a tendency to have more things that are raw. I have a tendency to drink more during the summer. Before we get into the recipes, I wanted to just do a quick little recap for you of some of the most common summer foods that you can find. And these include berries, mangoes, pineapple, melon, apples, collards, arugula, alfalfa, artichoke, eggplant, garlic, ginger, paprika, quinoa, and oats. I know, it was kind of hard for me to choose. I picked my favorite ones. There are just so many different foods to choose that are governed by the summer. Wait a minute. I wonder if I should do that. Would you guys be interested in a seasonal eating class? If so, make sure you leave the word course down below in the comment section, and who knows, you might see that coming out and we'll just kind of help you guys connect with all the different types of foods that are in the seasons. That'd be something neat. And don't forget, if you're getting value out of this video, please remember to hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to share this video with someone that would enjoy it. Okay, so now that you know about the different summer foods, what about recipes? Well, I don't know about you, but I like to keep things quick, easy. I've got lots of things to do in the summer. So what are two essentials for any summer party? A beverage and a salad, of course. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make a raspberry ginger spritzer today, and also a blueberry tahini salad. Let's get into those recipes. For your raspberry ginger spritzer, you're gonna need 4 things. So at first you're gonna want your ginger, and it's probably about a nub's worth of your thumb, about that much, some raspberries, and also a lime. Now when choosing your lime, you're going to want to make sure that it is slightly squishy. You want one that has a nice smooth skin, no dimples on it, and also one that is turning almost yellow, because when a lime is ripe, it actually is yellow, it's not green. So those are tips that I learned from a bartender, and I have never had a bad lime when I do that. Now if you're trying to pick out lemons, same thing. You want to always make sure it's a nice smooth skin without any dimples, and you can feel it's got a slight give, kind of like an avocado. The last thing that you're going to need is whatever flavor seltzer water that you want. I'm going with a regular today, but I do know that they sell a raspberry lime flavor and also a regular raspberry flavor, so if you're not quite sure what your raspberries are going to be like, you can also get those types. I do personally like to get a seltzer water that is just carbonated water, no other additives in it. Once you have prepped your ginger by just taking a spoon or a knife and getting the skin off, you're going to slice it up, and then you're also going to do some slices of the limes. You're going to go ahead and pick out a glass that you would like to use. I decided to go a little fancy today. And the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to put in a slice of your lime. Then you're going to go ahead and put in some of your ginger, and then also some raspberries. Now, if you have a muddler, that would be great. It's in the bar section. It's basically just, you know, a stem, and then it's got little spiky things on the bottom so you can kind of grind up the fruit. Unfortunately, I don't, so I am just going to use my stainless steel straw. So you just go ahead and kind of make the ingredients just release their essential oils in there, their juices. Now, of course, if you want to leave it pretty and let it sit, you can do this with regular water instead of seltzer water, and just put it in the fridge and let it sit for a while. And then once that's done, you just go ahead and top it off with some of your seltzer water. Yay! Doesn't that look pretty? And if you want to get fancy and you've got some leftovers, you can garnish it with a lime, and it looks all nice and pretty and festive for the summer, and it tastes really, really good. You can do this with a mixture of citruses and different berries that you have, anything that you would like. And this is a nice festive drink for you. Anytime that you feel like you want to have a little bit of a splurge. I don't drink alcohol, so I make fun little things like this. And my second recipe is the blueberry summer salad with a Sunbutter dressing. And I'm starting out this with a base of your collard greens. To that, I'll be adding all of these wonderful ingredients. And as you guys know, I really like to try in my salads especially to do the rainbow. That way it hits all the different types of organs. You've got your shallots, and your red raspberries will help your heart. The blueberries are going to be your dark color, so that goes for the kidneys. The fennel and the cannellini beans are going to be more of your white, so that helps the lungs. And then you've got your corn in the center, and that one is going to be your autumnal colors, which helps the spleen. And of course, your collard greens are green, so they help the liver. Slowly layer on the items. I like to put the heavier items in first, so I'm going to sprinkle in some cannellini beans. And then I'm going to put in some of the fennel. Next goes the corn. And then I like to do the berries. And top it off with the shallots. Onto our Sunbutter dressing. So we're first going to start out with a 1/4 cup of sun butter, and for mine I try and usually get no sugar and no salt added, but unfortunately I was only able to find one with no sugar added, which is completely fine because I won't be adding salt then to the dressing. So the first thing that I'm going to want to do is pour in some lemon juice, and unfortunately my lemons were really, really expensive, so I just went ahead and got some liquid lemon juice that was already pressed. And just remember, this one to me, since it's more concentrated, you have to be a little bit careful with it. And then the next thing that I'm going to add in is my maple syrup. And we're going to give that a good stir. Alright, so now that that is all combined, then you're going to want to slowly add in your water. I usually start with measuring out my water and then only adding half of it in first. And once that is completely stirred together, you have the option, if you want to have a little bit of a kick in there, to add a little bit of cracked pepper, or you can leave it nice and sweet from the maple syrup, depending on what you like. I personally like to add just a tiny bit of black pepper, and then I go ahead and give that a stir. And I personally like to let this sit for just a little bit, that way the flavors can marry and you get this nice dressing for your salads. Those recipes were so easy to make and you didn't have to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. If you'd like an amazing side to go with these dishes, go ahead and write side please down in the comments, and I'll create an Instagram post to go along with this video of a side that I really like to include in any of my summertime parties. My next video is how to stay hydrated while making it taste good. Alright everyone, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you and have an amazing day.